And we can go from there. We can see more of what we got going on here. So, did that. Then we can twist these. Eventually, we'll use a flathead. Always rip my gloves doing this. Always. Yep. Let's get some good leverage is what we need. Always turn my gloves up. That boy don't need no pants. Ah, there we go. There we go, my people.
I'm on 4.
Oh, shoot. I wouldn't record that.
You can sit down somewhere. I'm gonna drop you on the floor. Nice to meet you here. Good luck with the bus. Lady. You're in a hurry if you want to get to that modified. I have to go. If I'm in this nerd school, I'm gonna lose my mind. How do I do it? What did I do?
I believe these are 13. No, 14. 14. It's on. Interesting. So we'll get some markers. Red, yellow, and white. So we'll mark these guys. We'll mark the belt somewhat. I'll probably mark them on what they go on. PS for power steering. I'll use this one for AC. This one for alternator. Gotta make sure my camera was still going. I can't see it. I didn't feel like I pressed the button or not. So we'll crack these loose. This 10, stick that right there. 14, so this will be your first belt. It's in the front. This will be your second belt, and then this will be your third belt. Well, before, yeah, so we're gonna crack this loose. It's the bit. Each one. That one was already loose, guys. That one was a little bit loose already. Can't have that. So once you crack this one loose here, then you're gonna go up top. Get an extension bar. Always tearing up the gloves. Here. Just loosen the tension on that bad boy. Don't let that happen though. But then you can get your belt off of there. One belt. Same thing up here. Let's make sure that this is loose. There we go. Belt is the top one. Then we can go from the bottom on this one here. I want to feel at the bottom here. And there we go. Now you can see though, you can also see that this belt has a lot of cracks in it. We'll make sure that we get this information out to the customer also. Let them know. You know, on my phone I can't record in 4K because it never sends properly. But you can see the cracks in the alternator belt. all the belts should technically be replaced. Make sure that battery negative is off. That's it. Now we can take this belt off. And you could also take off that pulley for the water pump if need be beforehand. So now we're gonna work on the power steering here. It should be 12mm nut here. Still missing. That's 11. So this 9. So this is my 9. Yep, 9, 10, 11. Let's give my other sockets. Set, so I'm gonna put those in there. This is a 12. It's a different set. This 12 goes here, but I'd rather use a long 12. Here. Different set. There's one on the back side also. Yep. Get this one on the back side. That one looks like it's a 14 actually. That one's 14. Keep these three in your hand. You know the back one is larger. You can set this aside actually. Do that. Let's unplug your mass here for the sensor. Set that aside. Pop off these 4 clips. This is already loose. Hoses off. That comes off. That comes off. Set these down here. You can't misplace the air boxes. We can actually get this one off too. This guy from there. Set that one aside. Now you can set this aside up here, out of the way. Screw that in the back to hold it in place.
No, and no to both of those. No, I have not yet. I don't have any questions.
Let's not lose it. Almost lost it.
Okay, that should be good. You're welcome. Thank you.
Keep those in place right there. We're gonna work on the alternator and then the AC compressor. So this one looks like it's a 14 also. Most of them probably will be a 14. Need my other extra long ratchet. Actually, we might have to take this one out of the way to reach the other. So let's take this idler pulley out of the way, or tensioner pulley actually, out of the way. We have to reach the alternator bolt down here at the bottom. Top bolt. Bottom bolt. You can see the bottom bolt is shorter. Should be able to pry that out the way here. Let's pull this back forward. Hold on to this one here. There we go. Let's see if we can pry that forward.
What we wanted, or we looked at the catalog. I know I hadn't looked at it yet. I don't know if you did. Like how they say they don't just come automatically. They only come when you request them to come to. Keep the building.
somebody was in here though. So let's pry that off just a little bit. And then I'll get this off of there so that we can take the bracket off all the way. What's happening over there? There we go. Just sit that aside. Set that aside. So let's move on to the AC compressor. Should be a bolt up top here. They zip tied this one. Should be a bolt up top here, and then 2 bolts on the side on the bottom. So we'll get some more light down there. See, actually right there, yep. There should be 14s. We should probably be able to get in there with some shorter 14s. I love using my electric ratchet. In all honesty. It's faster and quicker. I'll be tearing up my gloves, boy. Greasy, gross. So let's reach down here. Another one down here on the side. Careful of the harness. I also have stubby 14mm sockets that I can use just in case. I'll show you here in a second. Short little 14 here. Stubby. You should be able to reach down there. See what the pockets can do. loose enough, really. Get our hand on the other one down here. There we go. That one on there. Let's see if we can reach this with this. Let's go from the side. Should be good to go. Then we may have another one up here at the top. Looks like it. Let's see. Yeah. So it is 4 bolts. I was wrong. Sorry about that. Shorter than expected. Now we have that out of the way. Now there's a bracket. You need to remove this bracket from the side of the motor. Yes, buddy. I love you too. Get us some more light in there. We'll be good to go. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can slide this back in here. Why that's so greasy, I don't know. So greasy. And those look to be 14s if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that right now. But give these a little bit of clearance. A little bit of a visual into what I'm doing. This out of the way. We can use the short one also. 15 now. Nope, it's a 14. Electric ratchet and use that one. One, the top one. Still need to try to get this bottom one out of here.
this one and this one and this one are the worst days. It's really cold.
Gotta get it on there, guys. Get as much light down there as possible. That's the bottom one. That's the bottom one. We got two middle ones. Short 14. Don't back off of it too much. And middle one, as you can see, one middle one. And one more. This one has a long reach, so it should be good. Should be good. And the rest of that one by hand.
Does this symbol mean anything to you guys? Yes! It's a bird! No! The guy in the back is carrying something with this symbol.
That's the top one. These 4 bolts right here. Crazy little person. Crazy little person. Make sure there's nothing else down here holding that into place. I believe we got all of them all. Alternator boat. Hey, chill. There should be 2 bolts on the front. On the front here. Top. Maybe I'll use the long 14 on the bottom. Might have dropped it though. Swivel. Yep, there we go. And our bracket is off. Okay, so that's one piece down. This in the top. Make sure you keep your bolts in a secure place. Goes here. The bottom one, middle one, top one. I'm gonna give us a 10mm. Because we may need to pull this pulley off to get to any bolts behind here. So this is for your water pump. My hands are actually pretty strong, so just bust them right loose. It's always how I break my gloves though too. Wiggle that off just a tiny bit so we can see what we got going on here. And there's no play on this water pump. No play at all, so that looks good. Looks good. Looks good. We'll clean these off also. Throw probably some Loctite towards the base and some anti-seize on the beginning maybe. Or just clean them up in general. Got everything off. I'm gonna take this bracket off of here. This bracket, and that way we can take the front of this off to get to the timing cover. Just losing my bolts, dropping my bolts. Make sure there's no place behind there that has a nut. I don't think so. I believe those are 14s also. Yep, to get those off of there. Let's get this 10. Let's get this bracket off of here. Let's take this out of here. Out of the way. This, we can actually set that up there and put our 3 bolts right by it. take this mount bracket off of here. Set this aside with the bolts to with it. Now I believe all we have is all we have is this cover. So we'll use one marker and mark where we took it off at. This will not be an indicator red kind of for a no-go. See, this indicator has two 10 millimeters on here also, but we'll leave those be. Gonna focus on taking these 14s out, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if I'm not mistaken. There may be one behind here, but I don't believe so. And then this bracket should come forward. Down here. Yep. Gasket behind there. Just up here for now. I'll take this, set it aside in place. So now we can focus on seeing some more of the build. Water pump was changed at some point in time, so that's good. And plus we don't have any leakage, so that's not the main concern. The main concern is timing. So now let's go back to our 10. some of this cover off. Oh, that one just came off by itself. Oh no, we did that one. We loosened that one already. Make sure you're careful with these things. Oh, and we look like we have something popping right here. We'll probably have to take this off also. Just so that we can get to this. Of these bolts. Dropped one. My helper will get that for me. There's another one. One more. Let's get this one here. Let's take this top cover off at least. Let's actually lift this up here out of the way a little bit. Keep leaning on my light. Just need to get this crank off of here, or the harmonic balancer. Then we can pull the front plate off. I believe we may have maybe just one more bolt. That one looks like it, but not also doesn't. I think we're good, actually. Just a matter of getting the harmonic balancer off, so we'll be back. This 22 mil to bust loose the crank. Bam. And that's just a quick one for you before we take a break. Thank you. See you later. Forcing screw in here, but it looks like we're getting this harmonic balancer off of here without trying to twist anything. But we were. Hold up. I might have to go backwards. this works. Seems like it's working. Should be good.
Looks like
Good. Thing is on there good, guys. It's on there good.
now maybe give it a little cry.
She says pry a little bit. Let's see. I don't like the pry bar thing, unfortunately.
She's drawing Huggy Wugwug.
She's drawing Huggy Wugwug. We're gonna go at this one more time. Uh-oh. This is not what we wanted to do, guys. That's it. Go ahead. You can turn it off. So we got the harmonic bouncer off. That was a pain. We had to use a puller, and pry it off. Yeah, see the belt started sliding backwards or something. Or maybe this was pulling off itself.
I see.
Chill out. Just falling apart on us. That's what happens on these cars. Let's try this one.
Alright. It goes like this. And you will have to take these top ones off in order to access the bottom.
So let's try to set the timing first. First and foremost, I need that ratchet wrench. I mean, I need a wrench. A ratchet.
You said he did have it? No, but did he
Holds everything together. Shut up. Sorry, a little upside down. You notice right here, you have the four top dead center right here.
I was just shooting a pinky toe.
But this is why you have to take off.
If the gun show is outside, you gonna go?
Yeah.
You gonna ask the brother to go?
Yeah, sure. I don't think I see anything in the way. I think I'm gonna move this crankshaft sensor out of the way though. It's on Saturday.
So it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Shit, that's gonna be hard to get to. I ain't even gonna be able to get to that one. You gotta wait until you pull the belt off and the sensor. Where's the other camera at? Yeah. No, this big one.
So I was thinking you, your brother, and the big boy. You, your brother, and the big boys.
From an old car to see if I could slide it in there There we go. Those should line up. I feel like I should be almost, see, that's the thing. The bottom one should be lined up like right here. Where's my marker at?
See that cross rail right there?
I did that.
See that into the screen? Yeah. Alright, so I take the bar. See how this goes, guys? Do it outside. Look, this is exactly the bars right here. Lay this on the side. Remember, that see right inside.
Looks like that's slightly off.
The rest of them are on.
Close to is what it looks like.
Basically, one fucking impact wrench. That's the stuff used right here. You can just take it off. Now, Harmonic balancer.
So those ones look spot on. But, a tad bit. I feel like this one could be just a tad.
Water pump's real easy. In my hands book, it doesn't say what kind of torque it takes to put it on. It just says not available.
And I feel like that should be it right there.
Anyway, I Googled it, and one guy said 16 pounds.
So I feel like it's like this, like
Probably about 8 to 10 pounds. That should do it. There's no way to verify that, but I'm telling you that you eat more than that, they're going to slip out. So that's somewhere around the threshold of what they're able to take. So I just want to be safe. Do what you want to do, follow. Alright, so let's talk about the time for a second. Now, what you're probably wondering is how the tensioner works, which is mounted right here, but I've got them on my bench over there, so we'll go back and play with that. Let me show you where the tiny marks are, because this is pretty simple stuff. If you look, you notice a little indentation right here. You see that in the screen?
How can I do that?
Okay, it's just a little V-cut indentation, and then you see a flat line right here. Now I'm going to look back on it and see if you can see it. You notice your crank sensor goes right into these 2 pounds. What I have to replace. And why you got to replace those is because they get hot over time and then they start malfunctioning. They're just bagged in, just out. So, and by the way, later like this, you see this little cam sensor?
so now the tensioner came up though. That's the good thing. So it was like once you put tension on it, once you went, like it put tension on the motor. Because you see how it's not depressed all the way down. We still need to figure out why that belt ripped though. It is slid back a little off. It should be more this way towards the front. I feel like we're on. I feel like we're in a good spot right there.